Yo, I just saw this one and I don't care. I gotta throw it in, even if it's just a small story or whatever. But I've been seeing this everywhere that Japan makes cyberbullying punishable up to 1 year in jail. According to this report straight off of CNN at that, this is what spurred this whole thing on. Japan makes online insults punishable by 1 year in prison in wake of reality TV star's death. Japan's parliament on Monday passed legislation making online insults punishable by imprisonment and rising public concern over cyberbullying sparked by the suicide of a reality TV star who had faced social media abuse. Under the amendment to the country's penal code set to take effect later this summer, offenders convicted of online insults can be jailed for up to 1 year or fined about $2,200, and a significant increase from the existing punishments of detention for fewer than 30 days and a fine of up to 10,000 yen, $75. The bill proved controversial in the country, with opponents arguing it would impede free speech and criticism of those in power. However, supporters said the tougher which is realistically probably what they wanted to do because it helps a lot of these marketing campaigns. They don't care about, and it's sad and it's fucked up, but it's the reality. They don't care about that reality star that did that. They're just like, yo, when we're going and we're pushing this legislation or we're pushing the campaign trail and we want to say some wild things, we don't want to get bullied and criticized. We don't want this smudge on our names. Let's put in this law that'll stop that shit. And that's just the cold hard facts about the world and politics and all of that above. Like, they don't care realistically. That's just an excuse for them to push forth their agenda. It was only passed after a provision was added ordering the law be re-examined 3 years after it goes into effect to gauge its impact on freedom of expression. Under Japan's penal code, insults are defined as publicly demeaning someone's social standing without referring to specific facts about them or a specific action, according to a spokesperson from the Ministry of Justice. The crime is different to defamation, defined as publicly demeaning someone while pointing to specific facts. Honestly, it sounds just like the same shit, whatever. But yeah, pretty much this is going to shake things up. I think one of the biggest things that could change all of that, especially like so they don't ever try to adopt stuff like that over here in the West, is I think social media needs to start having people be held accountable in terms of it should be a mandatory thing that online period you have to be you have to be your name, whether it be your government ID or whatever the case may be. I feel like you have to be yourself online. This whole anonymity thing has to be a thing of the past in order to stop and decrease the amount of cyberbullying and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to completely diminish it. People will always find a way. Assholes will be assholes, and that's just the way it is. But I definitely think that would help a lot of people that they feel brave, like, yo, they're never gonna know it's me, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, once that's a thing of the past and it's like, no, they're gonna know it's you, a lot of people that are pussies will stop being pussies and just sit back in the corner and shut the fuck up. And I say that as somebody for the last 12 years that have had people shit on me for no reason time and time again, that, you know, say whatever they want. But let me know what you think about that. Do you feel that that is justified, that they should be going that route of punishing people with prison for insults? I feel like, yo, just make it that people have to be themselves online. Like, you cannot put fake names. You can't be Greg Border 88 times with that. Like, you gotta be you.